Welcome, people. We are here in Adrian's office area. Yay! I have on the most amazing t-shirt today. It was friend mail. Does that start ringing bells to you? Start thinking what's been happening lately with the idea of the word friend mail. We had the word fraud, the opposite of friend mail. Well, if the t-shirt had not arrived coincidentally on the same day in my mailbox as the vendor from whom I'd ordered my towels said was my delivery that day in my mailbox. And as it turned out, it was a total coincidence. If the t-shirt had arrived on a separately thing, I would just know that I would still have been asking, friend mail, did somebody send me friend mail? Could you please let me know? Because I'm telling you, I have this t-shirt. It is a friend mail t-shirt, and it's from a really good friend of mine. Her name, we go with Random Terry. That's her channel, Random Terry. And she has a little Boston Terrier, Cosmo. She got him at just, the 1 month-ish to 2-month-old, whatever it is that they're allowed to be taken away from the mommy weaning type of situation. My Chester, the grand dog, will be 4 in November. So there's little Cosmo. Cosmo is so active. Oh my gosh. When we're watching a recording, we can often get just a couple of moments of seeing Cosmo, the wonder dog. Very happy little boy. Very spoiled, of course, as he should be. And happy, as he should be. And he'd better give the best love to Terry. I am telling you. So I'm going to show you this t-shirt. I have it on as a black and blue ensemble. There is some blue in the artwork of the shirt. So I did blue space buns to tie that in. They are from Temu. My earrings are from my friend who was my boss 5 years ago when I was doing garage sale, estate sale situations. And she had brought me these earrings back from France, where she had gone on a very special trip of the group in France had a big thing of celebrating journalists killed in action. Their action is being a journalist. So to be in harm's way, they take the ultimate chance for the ultimate sacrifice of their lives and still be able to give us reports from the front. And he worked for NPR, and the Jeep he was in did get hit by a missile, so there was nothing to pick up afterwards, so nothing to send home. And that's a very, very difficult death to experience, since the person left very healthy and alive, and now they just don't come back, period. You'll never hear from them. Well, it broke her heart, I have to tell you. And today's jewelry to help go with the shirt is a black stone in a big silver setting. And the other stone is domed. And it was a gift to me from Sandy at My Nutty Nook. This is a gift from Sandy. Nice big domed ring. So it's got black and blue and sparkly. So there's that. And this hand, we've got the matching black stone with a silvery setting. And then this plastic ring is a flat top, not domed. Absolutely a flat top. There's a flat top. So it's got nice thick sides, all one solid piece of acrylic. It's a lapis lazuli look to it, which is a beautiful tone of blue with the feeling of like sparkly specks in it, usually gold. Lapis lazuli is a very special stone. I got all three of the rings I'm talking about, mine from Temu, and I'm pretty sure that Sandy got this one from Temu. Okay, let's get ready, because I'm going to stand up and show you the t-shirt that I got as friend mail from a very good YouTuber friend of mine, Terry at Positively, that's Positively Kimmy. Get your people right. I beg your pardon. Random Terry. Ta-da! What do you see? What do you see? It is a Van Gogh Starry Nights, one of the most famous paintings the majority of people recognize is the Starry Nights by Van Gogh, my favorite painter. But lo and behold, look at this. Look at this. Who's howling at the moon? A Boston Terrier. Look at that. Is that the best shirt? I've not seen this one at all. And I know if I had, I would have been real like, I've got to get it. I've got to get it. Budget be damn. So, Terry, I'm over the moon, as you expected I would be. And if being over the moon includes it being a Van Gogh moon, yay! Yay! He's just so cute, the expression on his little face. Oh my God. Terry, you are super duper, super special. And people, don't forget the name of her channel. Random Carrie. I had to pull that back out. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. More and more difficulty in going blank and waiting. So thank you for waiting those blank intervals while I figure out what was I saying, what was I going to be saying, etc., etc., etc. Okay. Just marvelous. So very, very happy. I can't get over this. And I'm glad the mystery is solved because that was really bugging me. All right, I am going to show you a combination Dollar Tree haul and a wee bit of grocery time at Target. So I'm pointing down the street. Target, Target. And so yeah, it's that time again. I needed the basics in the grocery world. Wow. so excited. They had the cracked wheat sourdough. Sometimes they're out of the cracked wheat, and I prefer it over the regular sourdough. This toasts up so beautifully. And what have I had to eat on my bread? Bologna. Still had the lettuce. So bologna, lettuce, mayo sandwich. So delicious. Just really been enjoying those. And peanut butter and jelly. Toasted and peanut butter and jelly. Those have been my go-to the last week. Yes. These average at least $4.50. At least $4.50. I put that there. I picked up a bag of these vitamin C supplement drops. They have 4 grams of sugar, 6 carbohydrates, 135 milligrams of vitamin C. That is 150% of your daily need. You go, vitamin C. 20 milligrams of sodium. They are 25 calories for 2 drops. Well, they just taste delicious. They just taste lemony, fruity. I mean, they taste like candy. Yeah, they do. But they're perfect for dry mouth, cotton mouth, a little coffee scratch and such like that. And also very late at night to have a little sugar feeling treat, like you're having a little piece of candy. Doesn't hurt at all. So I've been buying these for several years, and they come in very handy. All right, we need to keep, a big package here of thin spaghetti. I'm finding the angel hair too thin. Oh, I always used to adore angel hair. But right now, since I'm such a bad cook, I don't do well on the angel hair at all. So I've gone to thin spaghetti. I do not like regular spaghetti. It's too fat. It's just too fat. And my last trip to Fred Meyer, I'd picked up 2 jars of the deluxe Alfredo type of sauce, I think. So yummy. That can be yummy. That can be yummy for that. For sure. For sure. And 7 years ago. All right. I remembered when I was in Dollar Tree that I didn't need to buy their corn for $1.25. Not that I had. And I'm just semi-digging here because I knew I bought 2 cans. I bought 2 cans of corn at Trader Joe for only 89 cents each. That's a lot better than $1.25. And there's the cover. It's golden sweet whole kernel corn. 1 big can weighs 15.25 ounces, so almost 16 ounces, almost a pound of product. And I love corn. We all love corn. Corn's the #1 vegetable in America. And what I forgot to bring from the refrigerator on this, no, it might be in the refrigerator bag, is I did get 4 ears of corn shucked on sale for under $4, maybe $3.30 for the foursome. We'll see when I get to that. Now, Miss Sassy has not been liking her dry food for several months. And I threw out a lot of dry food. She just wasn't eating it, and you can't share dry cat food if it's not in a sealed container that it came in, you know, like brand new. Nobody wants it. They, you know, forget it. It's not going to happen. So anywho, when I was in Target, this boat to bowl. Isn't that fun? Look at the artwork on this. From the boat to the bowl. From the boat to the bowl. This is a wild salmon recipe. It is for adult cats. It's fish first. It's free from chicken and other animal byproducts. The salmon are wild and sustainable. They're caught from fisheries. And they're grain-free because she gets a dry food for her to have her grains and her crunchies. Well, this looked like such a pretty bag. It was so interesting. I actually don't remember seeing it there before. And it was there on sale for $15.99 instead of like $19.99. And I was like, okay, Miss Sassy, let's hope this is a winner. Let's hope you like this one, baby girl. We sure hope you like it. Okay. So she said dry food, wet food, kitty litter. And I'm really liking that kitty litter that I hauled from local warehouse. And what I had told you, in buying the kitty litter, I met the minimum to spend to not get charged any shipping, and had that delivered. I like it better than the be-all and end-all kitty litter I've been getting from Amazon. And this one, it's a thinner gravel, but it too clumps up into balls right away. I think Miss Sassy likes being in the box of this litter better because she's just able like to jump in and do a pee. Before, everything was up against the side, and this way I'm finding, oh, she was hitting all over the box. Good for you, Sassy. You know I try to be fast to clean it. You know I do. If it's over 2 days, oh my gosh, no, sorry, no. But again, that's something that you could be doing if you can meet the minimum not to pay for the $3, $2.99 shipping charge. I bought double, knowing it would not go bad. What other food? What other food? What other food? What other food? How about Granny Smith apples? Yay! Yay! Granny Smith! Woohoo! Another granny in the house. We got another granny in the house. Well, it was the third time in trying to buy apples, and Target didn't have the red apples that I like, and I wasn't in the mood for a Fuji, whatevers. So I said, okay, guess we're gonna go with Granny Smith. It is a product of the USA from Washington State. So how many pounds of a bag is this? I always think they're so much heavier, but I think that they're often then called 2-pound bags. I just want to know. I just want to know. Oh, light white lettering doesn't help my eyesight. All right, it's not saying. It's not saying. How funny. funny. Well, it's got to be maybe 3 pounds. Otherwise, they're 2-pound bags, but it could be a 3-pound bag. And I know I paid $4. $4, Adrian? Maybe. maybe. This is a gift for my son and the grand teen. They love having their 100% juice fruit cups on hand, and mango is a #1 favorite, and it is usually sold out. It is a Del Monte brand. The Good and Gather brand doesn't have a mango one. Thus, I picked up these 2 to go over to my son's house. He'll be coming by at the beginning of the month. That's tomorrow. So actually, I think he's coming on a Wednesday. But let's go ahead and let you know that if you're buying these fruit cups, there's 60 calories for 1 cup. That is, the 4 cups in the container are each 60 calories each. They have no fat, no cholesterol, 5 milligrams, which is negligible, of sodium, 15 of carbohydrate, 1 of fiber, 0 added sugars. So there's 13 grams of sugar. Okay, well, so there you go. Once again, reading to make sure that there's not something written on the back that's just very, very horrendous to you. Those will be for little family. Then, on a personal need, once again, I'm liking the pink brand. Well, it's a Good and Gather brand. Right, Adrian? Yeah, Up and Up, a Good and Gather, Target brand. And 3, you might save a penny. It was the only thing on the shelf. There weren't any single ones, and there wasn't a big display with, the case unloaded of these. It was just this one 3-pack. Again, very grateful to my window god, knowing I needed these, and, of a certain age, plus always, the IBS, the incontinence. It's nice to have a fresh wipe to freshen up. Yes, indeed. And they smell very pretty. I can't tell you what florally type of whatever. So they just smell pretty. Pretty's good. So yay, this is under $6. Okay, we did that. And that brings us into, put this in here. Lift that bag up and over. And ta-da! Yes, from Temu, my yellow gingham plaid picnic basket, lunch basket, frozen food basket. Still my favorite item. I just saw a bright blue, solid blue one for about $1.49. But here we go. Unzipped it. Oh, I just love this shape. So handy. It holds quite a bit when I am packing things up. All right. Good and Gather, Target brand, on Dewy sausage. Well, I've put off buying this for over a year easily, and of the 4 choices that they have, I usually buy one that says apple Gouda. Gouda is a cheese, and I usually buy those, and I'm bored of that. I'm bored of it. Yes, I am. Oh, this has no MSG, no preservatives. The chicken are raised, vegetarian fed. When we're looking at the nutrition facts, there are 4 servings per container, i.e. 1 sausage, whole sausage is a portion, and they're each sealed separately, so they'll last a really long time as you just take off the one that you want. Total fat, 5 grams of fat and 1 of saturated fat. That's very, very low fat for a sausage. And that's because they're made with chicken. Yes, indeed. Delicious, delicious sausage made with chicken. That's why they are so low fat. Yes, good, good. 75 milligrams of cholesterol, 570 of sodium. It could be so much worse. I'm so grateful. It could be so much worse. 0 fiber and less than 1 gram of sugar, which is a natural occurrence, and 16 protein. Think of that. 16 grams of protein in one good sausage. Yay! Yay! So I had to stop eating andouille because the brands that I had been eating, and of course, if anybody's going to make gumbo, you've got to have your andouille sausage. And if anybody is making gumbo, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. This is where I want to tell you how when I was the highest ranking military wife in the little complex that we lived on base at Pearl Harbor, my husband was Commodore of the submarine force. So I was the highest wife of the submarine force for a little while there. And that's where I first was really introduced to delicious, delicious gumbo. Our next door neighbor had like a 30-gallon pot or something, and they have like a stand so you can cook outside, but they would make gumbo for 30, 40 people at a time because of the people, all the officers on a surface ship. There's a lot more officers and such in the surface Navy than in the submarine force. So they would just make these huge, to feed the boat. But I got introduced to that. And the one thing that I would tease some of the wives, like, go ahead, you can make me a dinner plate while you're plating up. 1 extra. I would love it. Each of you, if I could have each of the wives make me a dinner plate. Well, I don't really know if I ever did say that out loud to anybody. I think I did. And one thing you do learn, you have to be careful of what you say if you're an officer's wife. And since my ex-husband was the highest ranking officer in the submarines, I had to be careful because they would jump too. Not that I ever really said anything, but oh well, Adrian. He was God, and I was Mrs. God. because that's how it is. And what I love about these sausages is they are $3.99. $3.99. That's a bargain. That's a bargain. A family of 4 each can have a full sausage from the meal. Yay! Yay, we like that. And back stock. Still have some left in the container in the refrigerator. This one is good till October 27, 24. October 27 gives me plenty of time to have that ready in the refrigerator when I finish up the one that's in there. And like I said, I couldn't help myself. They were still having sweet corn. Yes. The last corn that I'd had the 4 ears, I'd gotten on sale for $2.25 at Fred Meyer's. They were not as delicious as the Target corn. So this sweet corn, so many bursting little yellow kernels there waiting to have you bite into them with butter dripping down your arm. Ooh yeah, baby, ooh yeah. So I went ahead and got another thing of corn. It's so easy to cook. Remember, I don't like to cook, and corn turned out to be really easy to cook. I thought I was gonna just mess it up, as I do, as I do, as I do. All right, let's go ahead. We've got our bags down around us so that I can lift this one. Oh dear people. Starting to swing. Down it goes, down it goes. It was gonna start swinging bad and it was pulling on my shoulder because it's heavy. Why was it doing that, Adrian? Because it's heavy. Oh, I forgot to show you the last 2 things from Target. I got this wonderful thing of romaine lettuce and what the hey? It says September 12th. Well, whatever. It's in very, very good condition. And last time I'd bought an iceberg lettuce at Fred Meyer, and I liked that for the sandwiches. But this will be fantastic as well. So under $3, definitely. Definitely. And the other thing, okay, over there, is Foster Farm, 12 minutes in the air fryer. Apparently 12 minutes ready to cook in the air fryer. It's chicken franks dipped in a honey batter, honey crunchy covering. Fast, fast, and faster. That's how you can cook these. Fast, fast, and faster. All right. Well, that was already a half hour. So I'm going to say it's done. I'm going to show you the Dollar Tree separately because it gives you time to watch this mull over. Mull over all the delicious things that you saw. And that will give us just a little moment. Let's go ahead. Still doing well, still waking up saying positivity, positivity, positivity. And I go, Miss Sassy, positivity, positivity. And I'll even do this sitting on the toilet for the first morning visit. And that's when Miss Sassy will come in to visit me. But it's all about positivity and then high five. High five, Adrian. high five, Adrian. Yeah, high five is such a positive thing that we do. So to be able to high five ourselves doesn't get much better. We're going to go ahead then. Starting the day off with a positive thought can change your entire mindset. All right. So what I do is I've got the little cards in here. So I let them, they're sitting in here, and I let them fall forward. And then I try to pick one. But I get several. Okay, yes, yes, separate please. Wow. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Did you get to read that? I know my value and will not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. Ah, yes, yes. That's definitely a first and foremost, can be answered by every woman in the room. I know my value and will not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. Whatever your chosen verb is, your verbs, know your words, Adrian, know your words, but whatever your persuasion, you do need to hold on to knowing your value, your personal value, and how you will not give it up or be less than for anybody. You will not be less than for anybody. You know your value and you will maintain the positiveness of your value. Yay! Okay. So we got a little bit of a feel good. We certainly got a lot of, looks like it's going to be tasting good. And I'm going to go ahead, we'll close this down, and I'll go put the groceries away. And then I'm going to do another video, okay? All right. Bye for the moment. Happy Monday.